Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of FOF College Game Day. We have UMass versus Albany here, two longtime students in Regan and Caleb Hammett, and excited to break these guys down. They both start pretty similar in their stance, being a little more square with that right foot forward and that left foot back. Here we see a nice little tie-up. Regan gets a little more of the ball, does a great job going backwards, scooping first time, and getting the ball back to his team for a clear. Second face-off, we see those stances again, pretty identical. Caleb hits the whistle here. Great try on the backdoor exit. Regan goes for the over-the-head check. This is a really good job protecting it under stick and running to space, throwing down the side. Great win. Caleb again wins the clamp, drops his feet back so Regan's able to shovel, but this is a great job of getting out and finding that ground ball. Got to make a little bit better of a decision when we do get the ball on our stick. A lot of these face-offs are zoomed in so we can get a good look here. Here we see a one-handed shovel. It almost results in a hold. Watching the game audio, a lot of people were complaining about that on the sideline. However, it wasn't called, and I think that's kind of a theme that the refs are letting a little bit more go. Regan wins this one out the front, pushes a little bit in transition. Good trail from Hammett. He throws up top, and Albany will play offense. Whistle win for Hammett again, pretty identical. This time he doesn't get the back door, but Albany kind of makes a careless move by pushing him in the back and UMass ball. You see here we got a little bit of a lean going on. This is a great job keeping right hand pressure. Regan's actually able to rotate him off. Misses the first time one-hander, but's able to scoop it up, run to space, and push the field. Another clean win for Enders. He pushes forward here. It's a good look, just bounces it a little bit too high. Great job keeping his stick between his shoulders, protecting it, and getting that shot off. This is a better job by Hammett reacting to what's going on and getting into his rotation faster. He keeps right hand pressure. You see the stick flex back with that classic kink flex, and he's able to get this one. Regan does a great job hitting the whistle and pulling this one forward here. He makes an errant pass, though. The ball goes UMass's way. Good clamp by Hammett. Great shovel by Enders. Good job staying on the GB. Now here, this is a tough one because he grabs that ground ball off a tough play and just hangs his stick a little bit. You can always switch to your left hand if you feel pressure on that right shoulder. Here we see a butt end counter again. Refs let it go. Ball's loose. Albany comes up with it. See, Regan's stick almost back flexes when he clamps, which shows me he's really focused on that top edge down. Caleb gets called for going early here. Another look at him dropping those feet back. He does do a good job getting his head over the ball. I just think it makes him a little slower to exit and counter sometimes, like you see there. Another clamp win for Enders where he back flexes. Hammett gets this one, does a great job with his defensive turn. Awesome exit. Now he's getting a lot of pressure here. Nobody's breaking out for him. He does a great job continuing to run, but the double team ends up being too much. Whenever you roll back like that, just know you're in trouble. You got to keep running. Another good clean clamp win. Great job fighting the counter, going forward. See an awesome pump fake to the point there. He holds the slide. He gets his goal. Points to this guy. That was nice. Another good job of keeping the stick in front of his face and in between his shoulders. He almost rolls into it there. Gets away with going early, I think. Great exit. Good job running to space, feeling pressure from that pull and getting the ball back to his defense. This one's a little more prolonged, leading into the face-off. You notice sometimes the ref keeps you down there a little bit longer. Caleb hits the whistle very nicely there. Throws it a little too far between the legs. Great persistence by UMass, just staying on this GB, creating a win for their unit. That one definitely rolled in a little bit early. Saw a little more movement. He got away with it the first time. The refs weren't fooled there. Regan hits this clamp clean. Great job stepping into his space, creating a 50-50 situation. This is a really good ground ball. He does lose his feet. It looks like UMass was called for an infraction, though. Again, we see these guys very focused. Not a lot of movement or chatter before the whistle. Great defensive exit here. Way to fight through pressure. It's an awesome job kind of waiting out the counter, letting him go for it, keeping that left hand down, and then exiting. You see, does a really good job keeping that left hand low. That's something I talk to a lot of students about on that defensive exit, is counterproofing your exit by staying low. Regan hits this whistle, gets it forward. Caleb's going to stay on his feet. Tough bounce here for Albany as they don't get it, and they elect to play offense. Now look at the wing setup here. We see Albany's dropping down. They're showing hip to hip and then dropping defensive, probably because UMass scored that goal. So that's just an in-game adjustment to notice that you can probably go back left there. This is a really tough GB. You see Enders is a little more agile than I think people realize. Jukes out of trouble, gets to space, runs through pressure. That's a nice face-off win. We're in the fourth quarter now. This is one of the last couple of draws. Leaves it behind. This is why I don't love the back flex with your stick. Great GB by UMass. If this is me, I'm taking it to the net. Nobody really slid to him. Great job by 88 on Albany recovering.